What's up, guys? Welcome back to the HP's FC. Today I am going to do the top 10 professors, Hogwarts professors. So this is a really weird one because it's just going to be a lot of professors throughout the Hogwarts, throughout Harry Potter series. So we're going to start off with it. Before I start, let me just give props to Fantastic Beasts on the Academy of Awards. They won Best Costume Design. So really good props to them. I knew it was win. I knew it would win. So anyway, so let's start. For number 10, we have Professor Sprout. You can see her right there. Professor Sprout was the teacher of herbology, and she was in the source. She was like recognized the first time when the mandrakes, talking about the mandrakes. So that's a really cool part. She's a really good professor. Number 9, we have Professor Binns, which wasn't really in the movie. I think they might have talked about it, but it wasn't in the movie. He wasn't shown because, you know, he died while he was and became a ghost. So here is Professor Binns, the teacher of history of magic. So yeah, that's him. He came in number 9 just because, you know, he's not in the movie, he's in the book. And here comes number 8. Number 8 is Professor Quirrell. I've always been bad to pronounce that. Quirrell was in the Sorcerer's Stone, the defense against the dark arts, even though he actually became, like, you know, Voldemort was on him. And he turned out to be a bad guy. He's just a really cool character, you know. And coming in number 7, right? Yeah, 7, is Professor McGonagall. She is the teacher at Transfiguration. She's just like, there are so many times that she had helped Harry out and just saved him from getting expelled. And she also gave him his Nimbus 2000, which is a great thing for a teacher to do. So she comes in at number 6. 7, I don't know. Number 6 comes Professor Flitwick. Flitwick is the charms teacher. Everybody knows him from the Sorcerer's Stone as Wingardium Leviosa. Of course, he looked very different in Sorcerer's Stone. I don't know what happened there in the movie, but he is the one that taught them Wingardium Leviosa, a very useful spell. So he's right there. So for number 5, we have Professor Lupin. Now, I'm not putting at 5 because he's a werewolf at all. That doesn't come in. I'm talking about, you know, how good they are, what kind of character they had built. Professor Lupin, of course, was the defense against the dark arts teacher for Prisoner of Azkaban. And yeah, he's just a really good teacher in that one. He helps Harry Expecto Patronum. He gives Harry the spell. He trains him to Expecto Patronum, one of the most useful spells. Coming in at number 4 is Professor Umbridge. Now, this is all my opinions, you know, and I'm not saying my top 10 loved. I'm saying my top 10 favorite professors. Now, the reason why I like Professor Umbridge so well is that she's just a really mean character. I don't like her. I just like her character, how mean she is. Like, without Professor Umbridge, I don't think Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix wouldn't be as amazing as it is because of that mean character she has. Okay, so yeah, that's number 4. Number 3 comes in Professor Trelawney. And Professor Umbridge teaches Defense Against the Dark Arts. Yes. Professor Trelawney does divinatory, I don't know how to pronounce that. Divination? Anyway, it's basically like future seeing. And the reason why she is at number 3 for me is because, you know, she was the one who actually prophesied Harry and Voldemort having a fight at the end and one of them killing each other. So if you didn't know that, there you go. And that is why she is at number 2 on my list. Number 3. Number 2, we have Professor Slughorn. Now, he was a really, really great teacher. He was a potions teacher in Half-Blood Prince because Snape had taken the Defense Against the Dark Arts. Now, so Slughorn is just a really great character. He's funny. He's the one that actually taught Tom Riddle about the Horcruxes. If you saw my other video about Horcruxes explained, he is the one who did that. Yeah, so he's a really, really funny character. I love him so much, and that's why he's at number 2. Now, number 1, can I get a drum roll? We have Professor Snape. Professor Snape is my very, 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 very favorite professor of all in Hogwarts. Now, a lot of people that have not read the books or maybe not seen the movies as much towards the end of the movies would they would say, why is this your number 1? He is the meanest, cruelest person of all in Harry Potter. No, he's not. He's actually... Look, Harry Potter named his son's middle name after Severus Snape. Severus Snape was the potions teacher all the way until Half-Blood Prince. His character is so great, and Alan Rickman plays him so well in the movie. It's just his character totally builds you up to like fumes during the book, and that's a really good character if you are a writer. That's a really good character if it gets your readers very emotionally hates the character, and that's a really good writing character on that. So, but in the end, you can see his background and why he was so mean to Harry and why he killed Dumbledore, because, you know, Dumbledore told him to, so Malfoy wouldn't. So once you've seen that in the Deathly Hallows Part 2, once you saw all that memories when Harry goes into the Pensieve, that's when you will know. That's why I have had him at number 1. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Whoa, there's a shadow of the camera from my light over there. Anyway, well, you tell me in the comments, what's your favorite top 10 or just your very favorite professor? And yeah, anyway, and tell me if you would switch any of my list around, and tell me that. And anyway, if I guess I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye.